Okay, that didn't fix it, did it? We're good? We're good? Cool. Yeah, sorry, like half the pie disappeared in that 5 seconds. Oh yeah, to the new people, you want to hear something scary? So I didn't want to know this information, but now that I do, I gotta share it. So I've been trying to lose weight and stuff. So I've been on a calorie deficit. So I've been eating like 1,700 calories a day to kind of lose weight just a little at a time. The real hungry man. Truly did. Look at that. Yum. But I've been eating 1,700 calories a day, like in total. You want to know how many calories this half of a pie had? And I say had because it is mostly gone. This stuff is so good it just flew down. Yeah, I saw that. I'll have to get that in a second. This pie, 1,700. Add 1,000. Yeah. This half of a pie, 2,700. But man, this is getting close to 8 years. It's gotta be more than that. Yeah, for half a pie, 2,700 calories, because it's like 450 a slice, and there's like 6 slices and a half, and it's like, oh, more than 2 days. 2,700 times 2, 54. Yeah, that's 2.5 days. Like, but oh my goodness, if I'm gonna choose one day to go that far over the limit and just go crazy, it's pie day. Pie day all day. Mm. You have to eat at least 3.14 pies on pie day. That's true. And I have been bodybuilding. Just not that much. So at least I'm not like fat like I was 2 years ago. So we're doing well on that front. I just hope this doesn't knock out my progress for like the past 2 weeks. I thought this would have been way harder. But you'd be surprised how easy it is to put down some pie. I should freak out my trainer and say this is what I'm eating for my pre-workout now. Just pie. You would yell so hard. What? I heard you need a lot of calories to bodybuild. So we're eating pie. I just want to know, is the audio good for you guys? Because I got like music and sometimes the Pepsi machine over there turns on. I just want to make sure that everything sounds alright. And you can hear me alright. Demolish one of the walls in your room. Yeah, you need to add calories to burn calories, right? You need energy to burn energy, right? So you can't start a fire without a match. So I just ate some gasoline. It is noticeable? Alright, I'm definitely getting copyright strike then. So, what did you do to demolish one of the walls in your room? I'm trying to make up some headcanon before you give me the actual answer. I think you tried driving a motorbike in your room and it didn't go well. Exactly, you can't burn what you don't have. You know. See, I've always thought like your body needs energy to break down the fat. So you need to add calories to get that process started, right? It just makes sense. But I think there's a motorcycle involved for sure. Oh. Exactly. It's like a hybrid vehicle. Ooh. Dislocated pipe behind the wall, leaking sewer gas. That had to be very appetizing. You know, in your bedroom too. Dang. That. Oh my goodness. Just imagining waking up one day to the sweet, sweet smell of. You know. Yeah. Dang. Gosh, stop letting me get distracted. There's all these TVs around here. I'm just like, oh. All that plaster, yeah. Trying to get all that plaster downstairs. Oh, you didn't like break it up into little, like a pile of dust? That's a good point. Just wait. So, just, calling a plumber first. I was like, my brain just told me that you were saying just go live in a hotel now. It's like, yeah, we don't need to deal with that. Yeah, I can see that. You know what's easier though? Just throw it out the window. You know, you got all those little pieces. You gotta go downstairs. Just take your problems and push them somewhere else. Honestly, if I had sewage gas leaking into my house, I would probably just light a match and walk away. Wasn't that a thing back in the day where people would like, once they had a real bad dump, they'd light a match to burn the smell away or something? Just burn the whole smell away, the whole thing. Who needs it? You got those hotel windows, the ones that don't open. We need a better society. If you have a society where you can't have windows that open in your hotel, you just need a new society. Hi. I think I'm hitting my limit. I open outward with a candle. So what that makes me think of is like the windows that would be like this and they would open like that far. Is that right? where like you turn a handle and it'll like, but it won't go that far. No, Zem, actually, you can have it. You can have the rest. Okay, you can fit some drywall through there. So that had to be a fun time. Dude, anytime the plumbing people come to the place where I work and clear things out, I couldn't imagine living with that for more than 15 minutes. Pictures. Oh, heck yeah. Oh great, now I gotta figure out Discord again. I'm hesitant to go off of Twitch because I think that's what broke the video before. But I'd love to see that. I want to figure out this whole Twitch on my phone thing. I at least got this far today. But if I'm going to be streaming more than once a day, I got to figure out how to get it working more properly and get it like where I can actually do other things as well. Look at acoustic ooh. Acoustic paneling after the drywall. Heck yeah. That's the way to do it. Is acoustics paneling expensive? I think I've heard that stuff can be quite a pretty penny. Although I did see one guy who DIY'd it with like picture frames and towels. It seemed to work. Yeah. But he did this thing with like towels and picture frames and it actually knocked out like 80% of the sound, and it's like, we're paying out the butt for these things. I just saw an ad of a semi-anthropomorphic dog selling weed killer. What is our society become? More than the wall. Who needs a wall anyway? Just put up the paneling. At that point, just it costs more to make your room sound good than to have a room. It's a semi-anthropomorphic weed dog. That's what they called me back in high school. That's gonna be my like RT. They called me the Drift King back in college. They called me the semi-anthropomorphic weed dog back in college. Oh, you guys probably haven't seen how you're living. So you know how I got this perfect angle where it's like you got pretty much all of my head except maybe a little off the top. And then you also got the pie so you can kind of see how progress is going. You want to see what you guys look like from my perspective. That's you. That's your home. This is the Twitch magic. Where you just need a pie lid and some ketchup. And the guy who was on earlier was like, yeah, let's just throw some ketchup on that pie. That's what I've always liked. Oh yeah. I got hungry on the way here. I was gonna eat the whole pie, but man, I just no. I give it away to some people who I like at work, so they got a nice little treat out of this too. But I kind of figured like it would be funny to sit down with just a whole pie and just until I was sick of it. But I kind of thought it would be a fun challenge to try and eat a half a pie in 3.5 hours. Throttle panel 200, acoustic panels 350. Jeez. I wonder why it's so expensive. Because it's like, some of them, it's just foam. It's like, is foam that expensive? And some of them, it's like a specialty cloth to keep it kind of more flush with the wall. And it's like, I don't know. It's gotta be some like patent thing. But even so, like, wow. But it does make a world of difference. Like in here, that would make such a world of difference if I had some sound control. $2,700 appetizer on a 1,700 diet, 5,400 calories for dinner, and a pizza pie for lunch. Pie Day, man. This is where it's at. Pie Day is the greatest holiday of the year. Other side of it was a bathroom. Do you live with anyone where that would be a problem? Or like middle of the day if you're just hanging out or whatever, suddenly loud noises? So that's one reason I don't want to live in an apartment, is just the random loud noises. That would explain why there was sewer gas in your bedroom. It all makes sense now. But yeah, that and the fact that a repair like that in an apartment probably take a week to fix. At least from what I hear. I don't know. I've never lived in an apartment, but from what I hear, it's a pain in the butt to get anything done. Oh wait, you live in like a fancy one. You got fancy schmancy living. Yeah, that vacuuming. That happens in the middle of a live stream like this? Nah, dude. Shush. We'll get there someday. Once I get the streaming income and revenue. Once this takes off. So when the vacuum randomly turns on at night, that'll yeah. Quit playing ads for other people. I don't. Do you have to watch them when you redeem them? As a mod for the channel? Does it actually come up too? Didn't I set that? I think I set that to like 1 an hour or something, right? I don't remember if I gave it a cooldown. No! We have casualties. Well, guess you're going in the graveyard. Oh, dude, seriously, it costs way too much to live alone. Especially like I went to college for a bit. Huge mistake. $50,000 of student debt. It'll be years before I can move out. It plays in the top right corner for you. Oh, so it does pop up for you. Cool. Get that money. You know, that 3 or 4 viewer money. So they could offer build a new house. I got the money for it. That would be cool. If you just build it, like if you got enough property on there to like just build a new house. Because I think we technically have that property, but Zem can tell you, I don't think our parents would be having it. I do have to eat a whole half of the pie though. I don't know if you can see this, but I just realized because like I've been in the zone talking to you guys. It's almost gone. I think my body has been craving this on my calorie deficit diet. It's barely been an hour and I'm already almost done. What am I going to do for the next 2? I don't know if you guys were there for the beginning, but the whole plan is that this will be the first stream of many, where I'm going to try and stream 3 hours and 14 minutes, at least, not exactly. I did have that thought, but no. At least 3 hours and 14 minutes a day for 314 days. And we're gonna... I'm sorry. But we're going to see how that goes. But today's the first day. I don't remember why I was bringing that up. I think it's because I keep bringing it up. If that makes sense. Anyway, centralized plot. With the plan, if it does happen, demolish it, clear the brush, build further back from the road. Yeah, for sure, because building too close to the road, that can have all sorts of issues. Purchase some of the next door neighbors. That sounds like a good plan. You said your currency earlier was Canadian dollars, so I'm imagining like one of those huge areas with like lots of trees and stuff, and it's like, man, that sounds nice. Get a nice big old plot, just build your own house on there. That's the dream. That's what I'm gonna do someday when I'm rich and famous. I'm gonna build a nice big mansion out in the woods. We don't really have woods around here, so I'll have to find a place with woods first. Or maybe I'll just move up north and gentrify Alaska. Animals up there. Those polar bears could use some gentrification. And penguins. Little Willie, go home. Not a wooded area. Alright. Have you been getting... Sorry, I'm trying not to eat while I'm talking. Have you been getting all that wind that we have? I'm wondering what the weather patterns have been like across the nation, where it's like, right now, we are getting some crazy wind to the point where my phone's coming up with like wind warning. Gosh darn it. I gotta figure all that out for the streaming stuff, because every little noise my phone makes, apparently you guys are gonna hear. Freezing rain, snow. Okay, so definitely different from here, but there have been some big fronts going through, like knocking out whole swaths of going through, like tornadoes and stuff down here. I think it's you guys sending it all our way. Yeah, it's like the whole US is being blown away. Meanwhile, you up in there in Canada are just freezing. Which honestly, to me, I know it's gonna sound weird, but that sounds nice. I like freezing. Wait, if I'm saying Canada blows, does that mean Mexico sucks? Like that old joke where it's like, Mexico sucks and Canada blows. They could, no, right now we're blowing. Yeah, thankfully we haven't had our power go out. But I think the wind is literally blowing away, like, internet signals. Because, at work, I'll have my phone playing YouTube and I have to be on the data for some reason. Just because the way things are there. And literally, when the wind started picking up, the signal in my meet room got worse. It was like, I think that the wind is literally blowing away the internet. Like, all my videos are just... the video buffered closed. I'm telling you, it's literally blowing away the internet. That's funny. Okay. That's great. That's funny. So, no, I have to stick to the plan. Today's plan is to simply sit here and do nothing but just chat with you guys over some pie. I'm about to finish my pie because I didn't expect that I would be able to eat it so fast because, oh my goodness, it's so good. I was thinking of going home and doing something on my computer for the rest of the 3 hours today, but no, today I just got to figure it out. We're just going to sit here and figure it out because today is going to be just hanging out, doing nothing, enjoying life, Another ad. Or did that just... has that been there? No, that's from earlier. Play Baby Steps? Is that a game? We got all sorts of new games coming out, really good ones. But sending you the other half will be a problem, considering it was eaten by 4 different people. Oh wait, is Baby Steps the... Is that the one made by British people? Where you have to, like, control your feet, like, individually? I remember something involving stepping, and that's the one that came to mind. Dude, Mark playing that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just remembered that because it came up on Steam one day. It looks really fun. I was actually thinking about it earlier today, how their soundtrack is like the ambient noise, they'll like sample a bit and then add it to the soundtrack, and it kind of like procedurally generates as you go. It was also Bennett Foddy. Oh, yeah, that's... I saw just a little bit from their trailers and stuff, and it looks... Alright. He was Australian, huh? Games about suffering, made by Australians. And my wind is picking up. I think it's the Pepsi machine. What do you mean the internet's getting bad? But yeah, it's funny how... Yeah. How's it going? What? Is it alright if I hang out for a while back here? Is it alright if I hang out for a while back here? Ask up there. Ask up there, you're saying? Oh, cool. No, I think he was just curious. And I also think he was deaf. Because he kept doing this and having me type instead of talking. I was trying to figure out what it was, and I think he was deaf. So the next time he comes back, I'll have to... I've always wanted to learn sign language. Just for situations like that. And also for like if you're trying to communicate across a room instead of like, hey, you know, just being able to like make some signs with your hands. Way more efficient method of communication. That would also explain the squeaky feet, because whenever he walks around, you can hear it. And I think it's because he's deaf. That would make sense. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. But no, it seems like they don't have a time limit. He was just wondering if I was almost done here, so he could clean up or something. Right, I was saying, it's really funny that all the best games for games about suffering, yeah, I can't imagine that's how it'd go. Like, what? Crap. Make the plate clean exactly half a pipe. Exactly half. Well, in that case, I gotta work on all that as well. Get that exactly half. It's funny how all the best... Ooh, no. My phone's about to die. So it looks like plan B, go home and stream from there, is actually going to happen. Perfect timing, too, because my pie is now gone. Every last bit. Wow. Half a pie in an hour. Was not expecting that. I thought this would take a lot longer. But yeah, it looks like I might actually be going home and streaming from there to finish this. So I was only able to start with about 50% battery. So if 40% went away in half an hour, I'll definitely go home. Or not half an hour, an hour. So, before I go, what do we want to do when I get there? Do we want to continue this, just hanging out, chatting and stuff? I could. It might be a bit tough because the car will be noisy, and I don't know if my battery will go down faster than it'll charge while in the car. That's true, baby steps. There you go. We have a plan. Alright. Let's get all this ready to go. And we'll try that whole streaming on the way home. No, you're not allowed. You have to stay for the whole stream now. You signed up. You're my moderator. It's your job. Okay, actually no. Because I just remembered. Do you get paid Zone? Trying to find towers as it goes. Oh, that's true, because some of the dips. Okay, maybe someday. If you watch enough ads, if you do the... Where would it be for you? Like, down there? If you redeem enough ads, I might pay you some of the ad revenue. Someday. in a few years, maybe. I'll think about it. Well, anyway, I gotta take away your little couch here. I'm kicking you off the couch. Haven't gotten any. You haven't gotten any ads? Assume above the chat. So like the is it a video ad or is it one of those like side of the screen ads? Weird. Well, I'll have to figure that out, but somebody out there is watching an ad on your behalf, so thank you for redeeming it. Now I'm gonna trying to think of how to do this, or if I'd have to stop the stream. I should probably stop the stream because it's killing my battery. Interesting. So it just kind of shrinks it down. Oh, yeah, it kind of annoys me. Okay. Yeah. Every time you watch an ad, you get like 2 cents. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to put you guys away for a bit and then pick you back up in the car because my battery's about dead and I may or may not have to use the restroom. So I'll pause for now. That you booger, get out of here. Stop stealing my battery.
She got my name.
Try having good battery. I'll try streaming on the way home. We'll do that. But until I get in the car, I think I'm gonna have to put you away just so I can, carry all that. No, stop it. Stop. I'm stopping the stream so that I can at least get to the car. I can't have you siphoning all my battery. When I plug it in to charge, then sure, whatever. But no, get out. No. Alright. So, I will see y'all in a few minutes. I'll be right back.